Hi there, my Cancer friends. Thank you for joining me. This is Jen from tarotspirit.net. Love it if you wanted to subscribe to my channel or even share if you have a fellow Cancerian or something about it just catches your eye. I would appreciate that. I'm sort of have a renewed commitment to try to grow my channel. I don't know, we'll see. Um, but that's a great way. I know we all are struggling monetarily. I just had to take an involuntary pay cut. Um, that happened at the institution I work at. But I'm grateful I still have a job. But just a good way to help um, YouTubers out is just to share, to subscribe and share. Maybe if you wanted to watch a ad all the way through now and again, or just that little things like that can go a long way. Cancer, how's it going? I feel like maybe I just said that because you're trying also to find a way um, to get something going. So if you have sort of a hobby like I have with tarot reading, if you're trying to brainstorm and think about ways that you can make something you love to do. I feel like this came up the beginning of June reading. If I didn't say it, this is for Cancer mid June reading. You're like my fourth reading, so I feel like I keep saying the same thing over, but it's new to you. So thank you for joining me. It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. Um, yeah, I feel a real entrepreneurial spirit. You're trying to get things going. You're trying to figure out a way to market yourself, to brand yourself, to start something, to get something going. I feel there's a real creativity within you, and you can take even seemingly mundane things like technology or, I don't know, something that, well, I know a lot of I have not an artistic bone in my body, but I follow a couple artists on YouTube and Instagram, and they actually are digital. They do all their drawing on like a really fancy iPad with a special software. Um, but I don't know. I almost feel like you are the type of person that can your brand is maybe helping knowing what other people's brands are. Does that make sense? And I don't say that because some people take offense to that. I don't say that because I think you're dumb. I say that because I think I'm inarticulate and I'm not sure if the things I get a lot of feels. If the things I'm feeling, I am able to articulate. Um, Yes, but you're like the person behind the person, and you can get a really excellent reputation and can be really lucrative in that sense. So maybe like this came up before, the person behind behind the camera um, type of situation. Someone who's uncomfortable marketing themselves, you have no problem stepping in and saying, "Oh my God, no, this is the picture and no, this is great. People will love it. Let's just start getting out there. Let's just start talking about it." And that's how you will build your brand. I don't know who that was for, but Nine of Wands. It's just a little bit of, so the new moon, when's the new moon? I completely haven't talked about that in any of these. I've been focused more on the eclipse, but we have for you, it's going to be important. Oh, we're going into Cancer. That's why. So June 21st, I think the solstice is the 20th, whatever. Same time. The new moon is in Cancer. We're in the sign of Cancer. So this is a summer solstice. So happy birthday if your birthday's coming up. This is going to be even more. Everyone was getting the full moon before. This for you, this new moon on June 21st, is going to be a time. Um, In the imagery in this card deck, this person's really focused on this one wand that's growing, that's um, fruitful. I can see some of you gardening on a very simple level. But that's it. Maybe you've been trying to keep all these plates spinning, and it's like, no, this is the one that I want to give the most attention to. Well, there's a Virgo energy here. Maybe you've really been going inside and are starting to realize, it's starting to specialize, starting to focus, starting to understand that working in all these directions at once, it's like you have to pick something that is showing signs of promise, and stop trying to be everything to everybody and be the most true to yourself. Because I think people respond to authenticity, and instead of trying to be like everyone else, just being yourself, and you'll attract the people that respond to that. You can't, if you try to please everyone, things can get really diluted and almost, then you're nothing special, you're nothing different, and it's like whatever. So being more specialized, attracting maybe a smaller audience, but a core that will stay with you because they resonate, instead of people who will just come and go because whatever, you're just like everyone else. So what was in focus? Trying to make a decision. So around the full moon on June 5th, maybe you really were conflicted trying to make a decision. Let's keep reading. What do you want the most? Let's look at this. I'm feeling a strong Virgo. I'm feeling, so that energy would be a bit of a homebody, a bit of a hermit, wanting to work from home. I definitely see wanting to work from home, having your own business, running your own business, being the boss, being your own boss, really beautifying your space. Some of you may have something like staging. Yeah, I'm getting like staging, photography. This could be working on like movie sets maybe, or something to do with anything, commercials, anything that's photographed or filmed, or pictures for websites, branding. It's coming in really strong. Ooh, the thunder. So a thunderstorm happening, and the thunder really liked what I was just saying there. What's in focus right now? Yeah, being authentic and putting yourself out there, it's very vulnerable. It's not easy to do. So this takes a lot of strength to go for it and be yourself and put yourself out there. Courage. Here's a Leo, so July coming up could be significant. What else is going on with the focus right now? Oh my God, the star, healing, dreaming. Some of you have dreams to work in with stars on movies, movie sets, some sort of something like that. Or being a star, being on social, like an influencer, being out there, being, something a little more non-traditional, creative. Dreaming big. Disney. Why do I see Disney? Well, I thought when you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Something to do with Disney. Something to do with, wow, you guys are, someone's like going for it. But it's in a like a grounded way. It's very smart. People may think you're doing something crazy, but I don't think people understand how intelligent Cancer people are. They're just sort of, they have a real grounding, earthy energy to them in the sense that that's why I think you would be good with a Earth sign or a Virgo. They're just slow and steady wins the race, and people don't realize they're also a lot of air energy because they're so thoughtful and smart, and they're just, you may have been planning this forever since you were a kid, but maybe you don't talk about it as much, or talk about it, and so people don't realize how much thought and time and energy and research and whatever you've actually put into what you're trying to manifest. What's coming into focus? The Hierophant. To me, this is it's reflecting back to this Two of Swords, having to make the decision between something traditional and something more entrepreneurial. Something more, like there's sort of yeah, I think that was good enough. These are sort of overall cards. Yeah, a new job opportunity. This is slow and steady wins the race. Keeping at it. Keep at it. Keep at it. Don't stop. This knight is always successful because he just keeps putting one foot in front of the other. So if you're feeling discouraged, like he seemed a little discouraged to me, keep going. Take a philosophical approach. Take a more spiritual approach. Maybe you're putting a more spiritual spin on a more traditional thing and bringing that mindfulness into it. Ooh, Knight of Swords. Whoa. The light's just, I wonder if we're going to lose power. Huh. This is a change in thinking. This is a change in where you live, a change in your day-to-day routine, a change in something tangible changes with this. This is a change in thinking, a change in focus, new thoughts, new way of seeing things, new perspectives, new way of communicating. Motivation, competition. Competition can be motivating. It doesn't have to be negative. So this is really yeah, I mean, if you did sports or anything where you compete, you know how, I mean, it's not necessarily a negative thing in any way, but you're up to the challenge. You're working towards this the way you would if you ran track. You have to practice, and you're running, and you're building those muscles. You're putting the work in. He puts the work in. You don't do one push-up and one sit-up in our buff. It's some, it's and that can apply to your mental health and any other parts of here's your sort of mental health. You don't put away $5 and become rich. You have to keep putting away $5. That type of energy. Wow, definitely. I just see some of you like, I'm starting a whole new business. I'm going out on my own. This is entrepreneurial energy. This is a new passion, new beginning. So these could be, you've found it. Okay, I know what I want to do now. It's going to be a while before I get there, but I'm dreaming and planning and doing my homework and figuring out, but I'm so fired up about this and excited about this, and it feels so right. It feels inspired. It feels like divine divinely guided type thing where this isn't something new that's going to flare up and then fade away. It's something that you're going to stay on. Like me, almost 30 years later with tarot cards, like I'm still fascinated by them and into them. And this could be a new relationship that you meet someone and you really have to make yourself vulnerable and put yourself out there. Maybe it's someone who's not the traditional type of person you would date, but you're just like, yeah, there's something here. So there's just an alternative way. Yeah, alternative. You're going about something in a less traditional way than maybe you had in the past, but and you have to make yourself vulnerable and put yourself out there. But your dreams aren't going to come true by playing it safe and staying at home and trying to be like everyone else. You're going to have to cut your own path. I don't know if that makes any, forge your own path. Whatever. All right, let's pick one of these for you guys. I think I did it for one. I'm inconsistent. I'm a Sag, whatever. Whatevs. Doesn't matter. It does not matter if I pull one of these cards for some signs and not the other. It really doesn't matter. What do I want? It's a good time to breathe while I'm getting these out. Okay. This one. Oh, I got two. Okay, the first one is focus on service. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in the constant stream of bliss. The stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in the stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. Life's purpose. Wow. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. Well, that's deep as shit. Yeah. So that could be a clue to, this one just really is standing out to me. The ocean. Okay, did I pull one? I can't remember. It was either Libra, Sag, or Scorpio. I can't fucking remember. They had the ocean. Who was it? The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into this healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. So thank you, Cancer. Thanks a lot for stopping by. I would love it if you shared, and subscribed to my channel. I'd very much appreciate that. And I hope you're doing really, really well. And this was an extremely positive and exciting spread for you guys. So yeah, best wishes. Good luck. Take care.